Hi, Northside family. My name is Miss McAlpin, and I'm an accent teacher here at Northside. You might have seen me in the hallways, or maybe you visited my classroom. Today, I'm excited to share a read aloud book with you entitled Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that!" Ramon raced after Marisol, up the hall, and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines, quickly springing out, without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. Ponder, pond, ponder, dream yonder. Pond, pond, yond, yond. Gleam, wander. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end. Ish. Dedicated to Doug Cornfield, my art teacher, who dared me to draw for myself and find my voice. In our story, Ramon loves drawing. It's like one of his favorite things to do. And then in one split second, his brother making a mean comment to him or laughing at him makes him second guess everything that he does in his drawing. And then he doesn't find joy in his drawing anymore. And that's sad because that's something that brought him joy. But in a split second, his sister Marisol teaches him a way to see the world differently. Like, just because it's not perfect doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. And that's what Marisol helps him to discover. And then his joy for drawing comes back. He's not scared to try anymore. He's not worried about making things look right. He just is trying to express what he feels and sees in the world around him. So, just because something's not perfect doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. Think about that in your work, in your drawing, and in your writing. And as you go about your day at school or in art class or at home or in language arts, like as you are expressing yourself, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like Miss McAlpin's jacket, it doesn't have flowers on it, but it's flower-ish, and that's why I like it. It brings me joy because it's bright colors and it makes me think of flowers. So as you go about your days, be on the lookout for ish things and find ways to share what you love most in ish ways, even if they're not perfect. Trust me, the world around you wants to know what you think. Thanks for sharing the story with me.